Yo, I'm Zone. Welcome back to the
running and ready in case one goes down. They have an immediate one to easily switch over to. So, yeah, it's unfortunate, very unfortunate. Yeah, I can't hear you if you're talking.
No, that's actually good because I actually like that because that means all these horny, manga enthusiasts can wait like everyone else and actually get an idea. It's like, what? Get the same thing that everyone else.
Everyone, yes. The worst thing is going on YouTube casually, forgetting, not even knowing leaks happen, and then all you see on your feed is like five titles of spoilers. I'm like, come on now, because we're in a time period now. YouTubers, they're very very eager to get views any way they can, and they will do that by spoiling us. And I blocked so many YouTubers for this, so many, too many, but not even too many. It well deserved because every single video they post is a spoiler. Like they put the main thing that happened in the chapter in the video. Is like, okay, should I even read the chapter now? Like, come on now, like, but yeah, I'm excited for that to be over, but. Yeah, I'm patient. I don't mind waiting for the chapter to release. So that means, as you said, everyone will now be on the same boat, on the same page when it comes to release. So no one will get spoiled unnecessarily.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, no, that's good news. That's good news. Let them catch them. Stop spoiling it and providing all these content creators with stuff they don't really need to talk about just because they can't talk about stuff. Get them out of the cahoots. But what you said as One Piece and JJK leakers, three foreigners. Yeah, maybe they just shouldn't be leaking then.
Yeah, exactly.
Next up,
Yeah,
after talking about ReZero, Ninja Kamui, Demon Slayer, Solo Leveling, Phantom Blade Zero. I actually was not recording, unfortunately, until we just started. So, um, but we had some solid opinions about those guys. Of course, Solo Leveling and Ninja Kamui put out some solid episodes. Episode 6, um, very important, and of course, Sai Sensei did not see that one. And Ninja Kamui episode 1, JJK contender. I'm telling you, um, it may just wipe JJK off the map. I'm gonna say it again. And
we
then
shall see. We shall see.
and then we talked about Demon Slayer making its 184 whopping million in its first day in Japan, which is
Banger bucks right
very
there.
good.
A lot of money.
That's buco money. That's a lot. And unfortunately, Breezy couldn't make it this time around, but yeah, we're gonna be he's gonna be here hopefully for this special segment that we have next time. So look forward to that. Make sure to hit the noti bell for more content. Join us on Discord. Follow us on Twitch if you want to enjoy watch parties. And yeah, let's get into our special or next segment with the tech and news
Yes,
segment.
sir. So we got some competition for Chat GPT, our favorite companion, my favorite companion at the very least. But yeah, Chat GPT. So Google, they released a large language model, I believe, and I think it's called Gemini Ultra. So they will be competing against Chat GPT. It was recently released, I believe, sometime last week. So but yeah, I just have some slight comparisons between the two. So we're going to talk about text processing, the reasoning and math, media processing or multimedia processing, and real-time learning and scientific advantage. And these are just the comparisons we're going to make between ChatGPT and their newly released Gemini Ultra. So text processing, Gemini Ultra outperforms ChatGPT in several text processing benchmarks, and it has a better understanding and more robust understanding in a wider range of subjects. So that's a plus for Gemini Ultra. Moving on into reasoning and math, both models apparently perform very similarly, and when it comes to complex reasoning and math assessment, but Gemini Ultra apparently it leads in certain benchmarks. Nothing was specified with what exactly it leads in, but apparently it has the upper hand in math as well. I was assuming when it gets to more complex problems or problems that involve complex functions or code building and stuff like that, I think it'll be able to process whatever the user's question or request is and be able to give a better answer or a more fundamentally sound answer that answers or solves the user's question or problem or issue, whatever. So, when you're coding and whatnot, you can run into a lot of complex functions, and rather than tediously typing everything out, you just, feed it a prompt and it can feed back to you a nice function that 9 times out of 10 works. Otherwise, you would have to do some slight minor tweaks. But if it's able to have the edge in that, then that's a plus for me too. So, or for any other math, science, or web developers out there. As far as multimedia processing, so Gemini Ultra's design allows it to excel in processing and understanding multimedia content, which means it outperforms ChatGPT in image, video, and audio processing benchmarks. So that's interesting, very interesting. I know ChatGPT, they recently fused with, I want to say it's DALL-E or DALL-E. I don't know how to pronounce that, but they are an AI image generating software. Very powerful, very, very powerful. Usually you just feed ChatGPT a prompt, or you can feed it a prompt and a reference image. And in that prompt, you note that this is a reference in your image and whatnot to help you help ChatGPT deliver, whatever image you're trying to generate. So that's interesting that Gemini Ultra has the advantage in that. I wonder if they're partnered with an AI image generating system like ChatGPT, where they have their own implemented. I would assume they have their own. So, that's more money for themselves. So that's interesting.
That is interesting. I think, I'm glad you mentioned like multimedia. It understands multimedia and image generating as well. So, that does kind of put it ahead technically of ChatGPT. I don't know exactly if that pertains to version 4. But I guess it's said to be a competitor. It's a ChatGPT competitor. I guess that's what they're saying, right?
Mm-hmm.
To Gemini's advanced LLM, Gemini Ultra, which is that's pretty good, I guess. I don't exactly know what that means for Google's benchmark, but it's. I don't believe that ChatGPT, even version 4, has the ability to understand specific multimedia topics, or whether that's audio or video or even image generations, right? It can kind of give you a prompt, but I would have to fool around with chat with version 4 a little bit more to understand. I know it can present the layout, but that's pretty good. I still don't know if it's a competitor for the OS we seen last, Rabbit OS, but so the large action model that Rabbit OS put out last, a few weeks ago, but this large language model, I guess, presents some type of competitive edge, which is very good. Yeah, very nice.
Oh yeah.
Highly anticipated, huh? Yeah. And then of course, yeah, we have Apple's iOS major update rumors. I don't know. I can't speak personally in regards to these updates, but from what I've heard, rumors are swirling about Apple's most significant iOS updates. And we're hearing, we're here to discuss what changes and improvements that it might offer and what you could expect, right? So how it could enhance your iPhone experience and why this could be the most crucial iOS update of in years, I guess. Yeah. Do you want to take it away?
Yeah, I'm actually not too. Look, I'm one of those guys. I'll get my iPhone and I'll never update it ever again. You know, because it's just I feel like they always send. I don't know. I just feel like Apple is one of those companies. They just send bugs, hidden bugs that we're not aware of, that slows down your phone and kind of forces you to upgrade in the long run eventually. And I think this happens even if you don't update your phone, regardless. So it's going to, cause like my phone right now, I haven't updated it since I've gotten it, and it's already starting to slow down. That might be because it's trying to, use the what you call it, it's trying to process things that's on a newer software, if that makes sense. But because all the actual applications are updated and they're updated for use of the newer version of the iOS, whatever, but not in my actual phone itself. So, but I'm very interested to see if they actually make some significant changes. Hopefully they do. Usually when something like this is happening with Apple, iOS is usually anticipated to be something big, because they usually have a nice big promo video introducing their iOS. And I would assume with the Vision Pro coming out and all that stuff, it'll be a lot of features incorporated into iOS. I believe, what is it called? iOS. It's not even numbered. I don't even know which iOS we're on, what the update is, but I would assume that they're going to incorporate the Vision goggles, the Vision Quest, or what is it called? The VR, the Apple VR.
VR. Oh yeah, that would be interesting. Yeah, I actually saw some videos recently of people using their V. It was like just an entertainment video of like people getting pulled over for using their VR goggles inside of their what's that truck called? The Tesla truck, the Cybertruck.
Cybertruck, yes.
Yeah, and they getting pulled over. I saw a few videos like that. It wasn't like, I don't think they were real, but it was just kind of funny because I definitely think that's the direction that we're heading down, and we're here, bro. We're in that dystopian era. Like, this is the era that we have created. Our efforts of the last few decades have brought us here. And today, if you understand what we're capable of today, what we can do tomorrow is unbelievable. And what we can do a few months from now to next year is even more mind-boggling, right? So
Exactly. And that's the thing with technology. It exponentially gets better and better. With better tech, you can make better tech, basically. And that's the kind of the time period we're in right now. But even now, you're still seeing a lot of scientists stumped and whatnot. Like even Elon Musk, he has big goals, but he knows in his lifetime he's not going to achieve like half of those goals that he wants. But his goal is to lay down a nice foundation for future scientists to be able to pick up after his work and whatnot. But that's most in all scientists, and that's just how technology and just life works in general. The more you progress with anything, the more progression becomes easier and better and faster. So
yeah, in the era of automation, we will never stop trying to make things quicker, faster, easier, more proficient, more efficient. Right? Those aspects are going to remain embedded within our DNA, especially as Americans. It's going to be
100%. I like how you said that with Americans.
as on surface layer, on the surface layer of things, right? So yeah, like as far as what what we can do, and you said it perfectly. Like the man Elon Musk, this guy's name his kids alphabet soup names, right? I don't even know how to say his name. It's like a sound how to say his kids' names. This man he's locked in, and he's not. We need more people like that, locked in, ready to improve society as a whole, because ultimately those are the people that make the world go around. The people
100%.
that beat BS, the people that twirl their fingers trying to figure out what they can do. Learn a craft, do it, be good at it. If you can't be good at it, get better. That's what you can do. You can get better. You can learn a minute, an hour. You can take time out of your day to learn what you need to learn. Find your interest as soon as possible. Get out there, touch grass, visit nature, do a hike, do a race, do a run. Figure out what you like, and drop the excuses, travelers. Talking to
100%. You got to try everything at least once, as long as it's legal and safe, of course. So
Absolutely.
that's the only way you're going to figure out what you're good at, your niches, your pros, your cons, what you like, what you don't like. That's the way of life. Like, that's literally it. There's too many, and I'm going to say this again, there's too many things out there for you to try. You're not going to be able to try and experience and visit everything in your lifetime. And I challenge you to do so. So that's just a good, mindset to have going forward. So that's my goals.
Yeah,
So.
speaking of the impossible, we have next up Jason Bourne 6. This man is coming back for another movie. It's crazy, man. This man, he does not die.
I'm gonna be real. I haven't seen a single Jason Bourne movie. I don't even know what any of them are about. I think I've probably seen snippets of them.
They killed off 007 before they killed off James Bourne, but he's given 007 was out way before Jason Bourne. But hey, man's coming back. I feel like he's going to serve as all these new wannabe Jason Bournes. No, this man is coming back and showing you guys who the real deal is. How he's running from basically everyone imaginable. This is the original John Wick. But this is a more realistic John Wick. For you guys that aren't familiar with Jason Bourne, the guy is a killer. The guy, I watched almost every one of his movies, except like the last two. But the first three, bro, absolutely, they're pretty good. And they take you through a ride, just the first three. It's almost as, they develop on a movie. They focus on one thing. In the next movie, they transition that extremely well. So I'm curious to see. We're going to, of course, dive more into like certain aspects of it, but it's in development. The movie is in development. No drop dates as of yet, unless Sai Sensei here knows, or has found something that I haven't. But
yeah, I wasn't able to find anything on that. It's a project that's in development. I wanted to ask you, when was the first Jason Bourne movie? Well, it was within the 2000s, right?
First Jason Bourne movie?
Yeah.
I want to say, the movie was like 2003. I want to say maybe.
Okay, yeah, that's not bad.
2002. My bad. 2002.
This has been going on for about 20 years now. That's crazy.
The Bourne Identity. That's the first one that came out. Yeah. Yeah. Waiting for that to come out. Yeah, waiting for it to come out.
It's exciting. But next up we have Netflix is releasing another live action show called House of Ninjas. This kind of reminds me of Ninja Kamui. So, but yeah, anyways, yeah, this releases February 15th, so very soon. I believe that's in 4 days. I want to say the Wednesday or Thursday of next week. So look out for that. But House of Ninjas is it's a Japanese drama. It explores a ninja clan. Apparently, they're the last ninja clan, and they're confronting a historic crisis that's threatened Japan. That's pretty much all I got for it. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be in a modern-esque setting. So I'm excited to look for that. I think I saw a glimpse of the trailer. It looked pretty solid. Like the action didn't look cheap or cheesy, so that's nice. That's refreshing. And I would expect big things from this. So I might actually check this out because it definitely seems that I'm in need of a new show. I've been within a drought, especially a live action show.
You said it's releasing on Netflix?
Yes, on February 15th, I believe.
February 15th. Interesting. First off, I'm calling it now. This 2024 is going to be the year of the ninjas redefined.
Yes, sir.
Wannabe ninjas out here. The year of the ninja is going to be redefined by this Ninja Kamui that's coming out, as well as This just trailer it was crazy. I had someone
Yeah.
the neck before with a finger. It's fucking insane, bro. But is no shit all business, bro. Everyone is about to die in that episode. I could already tell. That shit was heat. Oh my gosh. That was pretty good. You know, of
The
course,
series looks looking like a movie. You can definitely tell it's some good stuff is coming. So
it's Netflix, bro. I mean, Netflix. I mean, they really put out, some stuff pretty garbage. I mean, or now, personally, Netflix. I've been really watching. I just started Glow today. Not too bad. I'm actually watching right now. I gotta go back and eat my food and watch. Finish that. Um, after the stream, but next up we have Phantom Blade Zero. Phantom Blade Zero, a third-person RPG for PlayStation 5 and PC. Look forward to that. Releases sometime 2024. And that game, it also looks pretty good. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I wasn't as familiar with this game before, but now I'm starting to see where the enthusiasts, the people that originally saw this game heads were at. It's got an anime out. It's also got an anime out, which we talked about, and we might just play that trailer too, since we didn't really get a chance to have Breezy talk about it. We might just play that trailer, but let's go ahead and present really quick and show you guys that this is the game, Phantom Blade Zero. Hope you enjoy.
What's your plan? Knowing you have only 66 days to live. Just run away? It won't make any difference at the end of the day. You know better than anyone else that no one.
Breezy, bro, what is this? Yo, this looks pretty dope. Do we have to do a let's play on this? Are you seeing this?
Could escape.
Everyone wears a mask. You too. This is a real face.
He let you live? What secret did you sell him?
ooh. Ooh.
Only a dead person can kill me.
Bro, what?
That was nasty.
This man is trying to be Assassin's Creed, trying to be in Rio.
The parrying was amazing. That was like some movie shit right there.
Ooh. All right. That's it. Again, that's zero. We won't really, that was. What were your thoughts on that so far? What were your thoughts? It was a lot, right? It was a lot.
Yeah. It was nice. It was like a movie. You know what I mean? But and that's a good thing. I love if you're playing a game and you're watching that as you're playing this. That's something that will make you want to play over and over again. Like you just want to open world play that game. Just to watch the beauty and aesthetics of it, because that was nice and satisfying to watch. I enjoyed it.
I like how you worded that. It's very cinematic. It did really present like a more of a feel like it was almost like Ubisoft inspired, but just the character, the trailer, absolutely. It the mask guy with the mask flipping. That was one thing that stuck out to me the most, and then of course that 10-piece combo.
Oh yes, sir. Yeah, those I agree.
Fucking insane, bro. Wait, what the fuck? Yeah, it was crazy.
That and the Hollow Mask as well. But
Yeah. And that releases sometime 2024 as well. So if you would like to see maybe a let's play on this, you want to hear more about it, make sure to subscribe and follow us on all social media platforms. Make sure to leave a comment. Let us know that you want to see that. Otherwise, maybe we won't do it. Maybe we will. I don't know.
yes, sir. But yeah, moving on though. Our next game, Jujutsu Kaisen Cursed Class. Now this game sets a world record. And this is not a good one. Definitely not one any game company, game developer would ever want. So this record, apparently, they achieved the greatest amount of refunds in the shortest span of time, which was 100,000 refunds in a span of 4 days within release. So if that doesn't, shiver your bargains or whatever, your barnacles, whatever you call it.
Shiver me timbers.
I'm just saying, I know that's the right one. I'm just saying something random. That was really goofy. But yeah, that doesn't, I can't think of anything else random. But yeah, anyways, the craziest thing is the previous record was held by a game called No More Sky. And it took 3 to 4 months for this game to reach 100K refund. So we're going from 3 to 4 months to 3 to 4 days. So let's let that sink in. That is crazy.
You're saying it's set an all-time low for the shortest span of time for roughly 100K refunds, and you said 4 days?
Yeah, 4 days on Steam. And there's still plenty of refunds being requested now as we speak. It's crazy. The gameplay, I saw a gameplay of it. It is extremely disappointing and sad. Extremely disappointing. There's only, I believe, an 18 character roster. I think I said that in the last stream, and I said that jokingly, but yeah, I think it's only 18 or 19 characters. The actual story mode, it's just straight up like PowerPoint. It's just pictures, no type of animation. The only animation you get is just from gameplay itself. Like when you interact with characters, it's just like you're playing Pokemon, on a Game Boy Advance.
Is it a mobile game?
No, it's a PS5, Xbox, PC game. It's all of that. So it's supposed to be quote unquote on the same level like a Naruto Ultimate Ninja Storm. It's like it has those type of graphics at least, but yeah, it's pretty sad. It's pretty sad.
Dang, that sucks for
Yeah.
make a comeback, but
I don't know about that. Maybe I don't even know if they'll be making another game after that. They might have to like switch companies altogether, switch developers.
they might have to maybe go with a more popular company, well-known company. I don't exactly know which game developed that. Probably not something well-known. I'd say that.
think it was the same people that does the Storm games and everything. Because it's the same graphic, and I think I've read something like that, but I'm not too sure. Because here's the thing: if it is the case, and it is the same people who made the Storm titles, that should let you guys know the direction that company is going in. Because I've heard bad things about Boruto's Ultimate Ninja Storm Connection. They were using AI to voice some of the characters and whatnot, so that's pretty bad. If they're doing that, then at this point, I just would not fund these companies anymore. I just would not give them my money because they're just doing this for cash grab. They don't even care about the quality of the games. Yeah, I'm big on quality with any and everything that I do. Quality is my biggest thing. I don't care about quantity. Quality is always.
A lot of games, especially like games from Japan, I noticed they don't have a lot of creator inputs. They're not constantly monitoring what the creator is saying. That's why even with like a lot of Naruto Ninja Storm games, you got a lot of moves that aren't really clarified or specified by the creator. A lot of people try to bring on to like certain debates or whatever. Same with Dragon Ball. It's a lot of, unfortunately, that's just the way Japan rolls. So it's good to look into those aspects to see how thorough the creator was when it pertains to the creation of that game. Because it's very unlikely that they actually, were in the studio and in there helping them walk them through, what specifically they want to develop within the games. Um, you know, a lot of creators just want to get something out there, to help with the brand. And I think this may be their first game. Is this their first game?
Jujutsu Kaisen or the company that created it?
JJ.
JJK? Yeah, that's their first game.
Yeah,
and that's a bad start, unfortunately.
Doesn't look good. Yeah, we talked about earlier a little bit about JJK and how it's. I talked about it, how I don't think it's the most memorable anime ever. Like, it focuses on the typical shonen tropes, like as a battle shonen, and it includes a lot of aspects from a lot of popular anime, but I don't think it really puts a nail in the head for having its own unique sense appeal that will be remembered for years. I just don't think, personally, I don't think that. I feel like it'll be another Black Clover, My Hero Academia. It really depends on how Black Clover. I love Black Clover. I also like My Hero Academia, but it really depends on how Black Clover ends the series. And of course, maybe we'll be talking about some more Black Clover, since that came to mind very soon, because of course we've got some Black Clover news that we talked about, especially last week. So I'll look forward to that news. But just to get back to the JJK side, I feel like it really would have to. It's ending pretty soon, so to me, it doesn't look like they really put anything. They really haven't succeeded in making JJK. It being stacked up against all other anime, of course, right? Because I think it really kind of was impactful for a lot of new anime enthusiasts, and it really kind of standardized, a new way that choreography can be made within anime, and it's not really even new per se. It's just hasn't been seen in a while, and I think that's one of the things that me and Sai talked about early in the podcast. Unfortunately, we were not streaming for this portion, but it's one of those selling points for the anime that I think a lot of fans look forward to. They look forward to the anime. I think Mappa is a big name, and a lot of people it generates hype. And unfortunately, you've had a lot of Mappa really kind of having a back and forth between JJK and of course Mappa, but Mappa is Mappa. Mappa, it needs some obvious work, and of course JJK. I think just in terms of its delivery, adaptation from the manga to the anime, I think it just barely, as opposed to something like Solo Leveling, where A1 Pictures really does a very good job at emphasizing impact moments and really making bringing that consistency to the table. Not that JJK doesn't do that, but I think the main difference here is that it's just more it's more of a guide. It's more of a Solo Leveling has more things I feel like it can bring to the table, as opposed to something like JJK, where it tries to bring everything at one time, and I don't think it serves it very well. Of course, that is my personal opinion, so take that with a grain of salt. And that was my tangent for the stream.
Of course. Feel free to give your takes in the comments below. I'm very interested to hear them as well. But moving on. Ooh, man. Hideo Kojima. I don't know if you don't know that name. This is a famous Japanese video game designer for PlayStation. So PlayStation 6. Big name, big title. And Hideo Kojima, apparently he's working on a title, the first title that is going to be released on this console. It's supposed to be a action / espionage game. So yeah, it's going to be called PHYINT. I don't know if I'm saying it right. I don't know if it's supposed to be sounding like another word or whatnot, but it's spelled PHYSINT. So yeah, look into that. You're gonna definitely see more talks about it, especially as PlayStation 6 or next gen consoles in general start, coming up. So very interesting stuff.
Yeah, that's hella dope. I didn't even know if PS6 was in development, but that's dope news. Hey, here we go, guys. PS6 is around the corner.
And that's just we don't know what the name of the next PlayStation console is. We're just assuming it's PS6, but it was nothing like this was named. We just were told next gen console. So yeah,
it has to be PS6. I feel like it has to go up to 9, and then it'll be like
PSX exactly, and then from there you will switch to something else like
Roman numerals or something. I don't know. Oh yeah, that's interesting. Heck yeah. So, also, next we have Rise of Ronin gameplay footage released. Gameplay releases March 22nd, 2024. It's like an Assassin's Creed RPG game set in the 1600s Japan. So to me, that sounds. Yeah, you mentioned Assassin's Creed, from there. I gotta look up the trailer right the fuck now. Rise of the Ronin. I think I've heard of this game. Oh yeah, let's go and check it out really quick. Oh, hold on. Oh, I stopped presenting. What? Oh, hold up. There we go. All right. Oh, okay. Ooh, whoa. This game looks absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, I was wrong. It's 1800s. I apologize.
Was it 1800s? Yeah,
1858.
It looks more 1800s. 1600s.
That's Pirates era.
Dang. Is this developed by Ubisoft? Let me see. I don't know. It looks like it is, though. I don't know. Maybe not.
That's
foreign
developer Team Ninja's work.
Oh
Koei Tecmo Games.
You said what?
Koei Tecmo.
Okay.
Unique. Yeah, I've never heard of them. Either way, I'm all for an unheard of name, because that gives them spotlight, especially if the game is solid, and it looks solid. It looks pretty solid.
It does. They look pretty solid. That's for sure. Yeah, I mean that comes out March 22nd, around the corner, next month, guys. Check it out. If that's your type of play style, if you like to, if it's something that you're interested in, go grab it. If that's something that you guys want to see us playing, I don't know if they offer any co-op yet. We'd have to look into that, of course. More Rise of Ronin gameplay news. We'll be providing, of course, the latest and greatest news for that as it releases. So look forward to that.
Yes, sir. Coming very soon. Up next, we have Take-Two Interactive, which is a game publisher, big game publisher. I believe they work with titles. I don't know other title, but one of their main and biggest titles is the Grand Theft Auto series. So keeping that in mind, Take-Two Interactive, they're set to ship groundbreaking titles early 2025. And they're expected to earn roughly $8 billion in net earnings. So that being stated, it's safe to assume that Grand Theft Auto 6, which has been, we saw a trailer recently released, I would assume that would be one of the quote unquote groundbreaking titles. So, and if it's early 2025, we could expect to see that sometime between January through March, Aprilish. So I would assume that's when we will see Grand Theft Auto 6. So 2025 between January through April, March.
$8 billion, bro. You know what I could do with that money? $8 billion. Yeah.
Amen.
Buy myself 1 million Teslas.
I'm just thinking about 8 billion McChickens. That's how I think, man. But I mean, nowadays with the tax and the price gouge, yeah, it's about 6.5 billion.
What's the dollar menu looking like now? What's the dollar menu looking like?
That doesn't exist.
You don't have a dollar menu anymore?
I mean, if they do, it's probably like meat and cheese, no buns.
Bro, I'm going to
make your buns. Bring your own flour.
I'm going to the Mexican markets and I'm grabbing everything for 50 cents, bro. I'm gonna start buying. I'm buying everything. I want to eat lettuce, bread, and some turkey patties. Put them all together, bro. Sell them for $1. $1.01. That's what I'll do.
Did you say to the Mexican market?
What's that?
Wait, would you say you would get your stuff from the Mexican market?
The Mexican market, bro.
Like a farmer's market, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I have one, and we have one in Georgia, a big one. And it's like we have many in Georgia. Honestly, we have Asian farmers markets. We do have a bunch of Mexican farmers markets. There's so many, bro. It is. But there's one that has like a one size fits all. Like it has everything. So it's pretty dope. Like you see, like literally inside the farmers market, you see every single flag hung up, like a big supersized flag. It's just nice. It's really nice.
What's that story called again? It's Trader Joe's, bro. I heard a joke about white girls fighting in Trader Joe's, and I did not believe it. I thought it was like, I don't know why I didn't believe it, but then I saw it.
No way. I can't believe it.
We were driving up and getting ready to park in a Trader Joe's, and there was this older white lady, and then she was driving. No, she wasn't driving. I think she was pulling out, and no, I'm sorry, they were both outside the vehicle, and I don't know how the interaction started, but then I saw like there was younger Caucasian lady. She was like 20 something years old. It was like, had to be like, mid to early 20s. And she started going off at this older lady. I was like, what am I witnessing right now? Like, I feel like this is a world star moment, but I don't want to break out my phone on the Trader Joe's.
Oh, the roles have been reversed. That's hilarious. Yeah, but that's crazy though. I don't know. Seeing that, being that she's the younger lady was yelling at her uncontrollably, that could also be a generational thing as well. If this was 50 years ago, we wouldn't see that. People just, I don't know, man. It's just,
yeah, for sure. Like it was all respect for elders. 20-year-olds snapping on older ladies and stuff, and the older ladies are looking at them like, man, I'm too tired to argue with you.
Mind my business. Keep doing me.
For sure. Yeah, I kind of looked. I kind of just side-eyed it. So we were driving up, and I was witnessing it, and then we were getting ready to park, and it was going down. Like I think baskets were flying. I was like, what the fuck is going on? And then we parked, and I got out, and it was kind of funny. It was kind of funny.
It's funny. That sounds like a cartoon, a Tom and Jerry sequence. Baskets flying and stuff.
I was too in my head to really process what was going on in that moment, but I felt like it was extremely funny just looking back at it. Next up, we have Stellar Blade releases new 6-minute game trailer. a PlayStation 5 exclusive set to release in April 26, 2024. It's an RPG game in a post-apocalyptic Earth setting. All right, so what we're going to do, we're going to play a little trailer. We're going to play the entire trailer. We're going to play the trailer. And I hope you guys enjoy this little tidbit. And of course, it's going to be a short podcast, so let's try to do what we can. And then, of course, after we're going to talk a little bit about some John Wick, and then probably bring it to a close. All right, so here we go. This is Stellar Blade. Enjoy. This is giving me like near automata vibes.
Hard to miss the second. Then I can be your engineering support.
The survivors will sometimes play camp, entirely up to the player. On her journey to defeat the Elder Natiba, Eve will sometimes encounter hostile survivors. Or something worse.
I don't know.
Eve, what are you going to do after you defeat the Alpha Natiba?
All airborne squad members exist for one sole purpose.
You mean the extinction of all Natibas, right? To think that the point of your existence is to snuff out another species. It is not an easy fight.
It's fine. I can do this alone.
It won't be easy.
Angel, that's the unofficial name for members of the Eve Airborne Squad.
I can feel the hatred, but I cannot feel the source.
I will find it, and I will make it pay.
Opening! It's windy!
No more lies to brighten my eye. Choose what you lose.
To collapse!
And I'll take up some more.
Drone is different.
This is no longer the drone you knew.
So close to the goal, headed to light, that I will know. Now it's time to gather what's lost. Show me how to slow down and to shine bright. Wherever you go, then I'll be your side. So that we can see through the night. I'll keep through all time.
Yeah, Stellar Blade, guys. Stellar Blade. That was pretty damn good. I didn't think it would be that good, but I didn't know it would be that good. Let me say that. It was pretty damn good. I will say that. yeah. Hats to whoever dropped that in there. Hats off for sure. Yeah, Yeah, post-apocalyptic Earth setting. Kind of gave me what's that that game called Dark Scythe? The Scythe game. What's that game called? This character with a scythe. PS3. Dark Sector. Yeah, so if you guys have played Dark Sector, it definitely reminds me of Dark Sector for sure. But like for PlayStation 5. So that's fantastic. I don't know if the creators of Dark Sector have came out with this game. I'm gonna have to do a little bit more research on that aspect. But yeah, the game looks phenomenal. What do you think, Breezy? Sai?
They look good. They look good. Just like all the other games, honestly. It's like we're in an era now where, you know, a game should not be at least of this quality, you know, when we're watching the trailer and seeing gameplay and whatnot. So, you know, I have high expectations, and, you know, those expectations were met when I saw this trailer. So, you know, it definitely looks promising. It looks like it's going to deliver, but we shall see. We shall see. I will say one thing someone said I saw in the comments when I was reading it. It was a funny comment. It said it looks like a post-apocalyptic setting where there's only a beautiful Japanese woman and ugly monsters or something like that. I don't know if it was in the article post or whatever when I was reading it. I don't think I saw this on YouTube. I think I saw this on an article post or whatever. You know. But yeah, it was just a funny comment. I noticed that when I was seeing.
Guess what just dropped, guys? Deadpool and Wolverine official teaser. I don't know what this is. Is this a trailer? Should I click on this? This doesn't look like a trailer.
How long is it?
Official.
Let me see.
It's official.
You can see a snippet of it.
Happy birthday to you.
All right, okay. It's been a challenging few years, for sure. But I'm happy. That is because of each and every one of you. I'm the luckiest man alive.
Make a wish, buddy.
Wade Wilson? Who's asking? Whoa, 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 whoa. Is that supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friendo, but it is for Disney.
Oh, I just realized what they did. They disrespected my guy. Took off his toupee.
Soiled yourself while unconscious.
I wasn't unconscious. Who are you? Why am I here?
Walk with me. Wade, you are special. This is your chance to be a hero among heroes.
I smell what you're stepping in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever. I'm the Messiah. I am Marvel Jesus.
Yeah.
God, please! Oh my God! God, I love this part. Wait!
Is that Batman?
You don't just stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up.
Wolverine.
Nope, I'm actually okay. Thank you very much.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Say no less.
Yes. Whew. Oh my gosh. Yes. Yo,
That's exciting, man. That's
Yeah.
very exciting.
Hell yeah. We got that come. Is that the official movie that's coming out, or is that? Because I know there was gonna be like a. Is this it? The Deadpool and Wolverine, or is this going to be the multiple variants? I don't know if there's official movie title released yet. For the I just knew they were working on it. Wow. I don't know. Is this going to be like the introduction to the multiverse with multiple variants of Wolverine? Keanu Reeves, and of course, I fucking forget his name.
Daniel Radcliffe.
That's right, bro. Yo. Oh my gosh, guys. It's gonna be fire, guys. Fire. All right. Oh my gosh. Okay.
I hope I hope that is the case, and they're just hiding it very, very well, because that's the best way you can ever deliver something like that. Don't show any pieces of it in any trailer, unless it's like the last trailer, like right before the day drops or something like that. Or don't even release any of it. Let the first people who come into theaters, see it for themselves, and then you let the critics speak for themselves. Yo, there's like 5 alternative variations of Wolverine in this movie. Some crazy. That's what I'm waiting to hear. That'll be amazing. But
I mean, that would be cool too. I mean, this was an official teaser trailer. It wasn't even the official trailer. They need to keep it just like this. No spoilers, nothing.
I agree.
Actually, no. They could probably spoil the variant part. That might actually hype things up. But officially, July 26th, unexpected news, guys, and an official trailer on the Sing Zone podcast. You're fucking welcome, travelers. All right. I hope you guys hit the subscribe button now. Yeah, that was first time reaction. I've never seen that trailer, and that's great news. But just side note, I'm of course rewatch the trailer after the stream and maybe give some thoughts, possibly on the comments or whatever, Discord, whatever. So if you want to continue my rant, you know what to do. Join the Discord. But lastly, we have a comic book series by Keanu Reeves. BRZRKR. That's the official title. Is about to blow your mind, basically, right? With Keanu Reeves and Jason Statham. Is a comic book series created and written by Keanu Reeves and Matt Kent, and drawn by Ron Garney. So I don't exactly know what the extent of Ron Garney's illustration abilities are, but it's a comic book, guys, by Keanu Reeves. And this thing looks pretty damn amazing. I'm just looking at it now. The comic book follows an immortal warrior known as Berserker as he fights his way through the ages. The first issue of the 12-issue limited series was published on March 3rd, 2021, by Boom Studios. It raised more than 1.4 million USD in its funding campaign on Kickstarter. On March 22nd, 2021, Netflix announced its development of a live-action film adaptation and followed up an anime series based on the comic book, with Keanu Reeves casting as the lead. In October 2021, Mattson Tomlin was writing the live-action film adaptation. In 2022, July, during Keanu Reeves' panel at San Diego Comic-Con, it was announced that an anime series adaptation will be produced by Production IG, and we'll have 2 series. Guys, this is fantastic news. I mean, that you can, like I said, you can go and check out the comic book series now. Take my word for it. It's good. And of course, we may be talking about this more as the anime comes out and as Production IG maybe drops a trailer. Whenever that releases. You can find it here on the Sing Zone podcast. But I don't know. What are your thoughts on that, Sai?
Unfortunately, I'm not familiar with anything in regards to Keanu Reeves. Like I haven't even seen The Matrix.
Oh no.
Yeah, no, I haven't seen any of them.
I couldn't even know, right? Because
I know it's crazy.
Like,
It's okay. Look, you're gonna hear a lot of stuff like that from my mouth. I'll throw out another one, like The Lion King. I haven't seen that yet. Like,
no. Stop now.
Yeah, don't worry. That's it. That's the last one. That's the last one. Don't worry. But like all of these movies, trust that I will watch them at one point in my life. I'm just saving them for like the right moment, you know. That's the type of guy I am when it comes to watching stuff. It has to be in the right moment. I have to be in the right mood to watch stuff. Only certain things I can like actively watch, whenever. But like movies, especially, I have to be in the right state of mind to watch a movie because I don't know. I'm a victim of short attention span. It's hard for me to like actually focus on a movie for long periods of time, or shows or whatnot. Oftentimes, especially if I'm watching a movie, I watch like 30-40 minutes of it, unless it's like really good or I'm really invested or I have absolutely nothing to do. I'll watch a full movie through, but like that's very rare. Like that's like 2 out of 10 times I'll watch a full movie through. Every other time I'm watching like bits and pieces of it, and then finally finishing it after 3 or 4 days. So,
yeah. I gotta get you on a watch party. We gotta do some watch parties, man. I respect that you said you haven't, you're open about not seeing Keanu Reeves movies and stuff. It's not a bad thing, but now we know what we need to watch because there's some Keanu Reeves, bro. It's my guy right there, bro. I mean, the John Wick movies they're all right.
I've heard good things about him as a person and just his character, him in movies and him as a person outside of movies. So yeah, I would definitely support watching his movies, and not just because of him as a character, but also because I've heard great things about it. But in terms of Berserker, they're gonna animate this, are they not?
Yeah, no.
Yeah, to make it into live. Okay, yeah, okay. I'm just rereading that. So that's okay. That's pretty damn.
2 whole seasons by Production IG. That's the same. I believe that's the same creator that makes or adapts One Punch Man. Sorry, not One Punch Man. Tower of God. If I'm not mistaken.
Season 1 was pretty solid in my opinion. So
I'm saying,
But yeah, this was written by Keanu Reeves himself as well.
Yes.
That's crazy. I love that's a nice little evolution, character development in terms of him, him personally. I love when you see media, people who are media centered, actors, singers, artists in general, branch off and actually tap more into their creativity and do things like this. So this is great to see. Another example, I believe, like the Marlon brothers, I believe right now they're in a state of their lives where they're directing as opposed to acting. They're transitioning from direct. So they've been directing a lot of movies and shows and whatnot now. So yeah, but yeah, as long as you are creative, don't ever stop creating. Tap into your creativity. Always learn ways to develop, branch out, and become more creative. That's the whole point of being creative. The goal is to create new things and with your own individuality, adding that twist to whatever it is that you're trying to create, and that's the beauty of it and the fun in it as well. So of course you can always sample and take things inspiration from other projects. So that's the whole point of sampling, but you definitely don't copy. That's what's the fun in that. You just blatantly copy unless it's for quick easy or whatever in a school project. That doesn't count. You didn't hear that from me. But no, if you're trying to create something, like seriously though, yeah, it's always nice to. Then this goes back to me talking about you finding your niche. Like tap into your creativity. If you don't tap into your creativity, they both go hand in hand. You won't be able to understand what things you like, your dislikes, and whatnot. What you're good at. Shoot, you never know. Shoot, pick up a mic, start singing. You could be a singer. You never knew your entire life. I had a friend who just found out recently he could sing, but not doing anything with it, of course, because he's already, done. He's doing other things. But we all just found out recently this man can sing. This is crazy, but I mean, it's never too late though. But This is me. My little
It's
life
never too late.
or whatever.
Those are solid words of advice. Heck yeah. And I think that's a good point, a good stopping point for us to come to. Get on a good note. I mean, you guys know what to do, of course. You guys could check us out almost every weekend. And you guys have, if you guys are interested in the streaming times, we could we'll drop that down below. Typically every weekend between 7 to 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And yeah. And sometimes a little earlier, sometimes a little later. Really just depends. But always on the weekend. So now feel free to leave a comment, subscribe, and we will see you next time, travelers.